Kaiju figure collectors and Kaiju fans. This is Thomas here with Monster Island Kaiju Reviews, and today, as you can see, we have a wild unboxing, which I did already, but this one here is simply called, they called it Kaiju Turtle, and it's by this guy. I think I forget exactly where this was made. It was made overseas, and the guy who was selling this is Tian Rui. I will go ahead and put the name right here. I don't want to ruin his name, but he had posted this figure on, I think, a couple of the kaiju groups, maybe just one. And this guy is like 13.7 inches tall, and as you can see, it is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles all in one. They made him into a super Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And you know, he was like unknown selling, but he did have stuff for sale. He showed me other things, and I was confident enough to take a chance and go ahead and send payment. And he said he had 4 available in stock for immediate shipment. So I was within the 4. So as promised, once I sent payment, he got tracking to me in a matter of days, and it was here within, I want to say, like within a week, 10 days. But it was here quickly, and it was shipped well, and it comes with a bunch of accessories. They went all out on this release. It comes with like a holographic, some kind of hollow foil Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with their 4 heads on. So they made this card specifically for this. There's also a sticker. He has it safely placed inside this card holder, and I got number 16. He did say that they had already sold some overseas, so you know, mine is probably one of the first that they sold straight from the United States. It also comes with a couple of these Krang heads. I have to say, I haven't followed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the most part, but clearly I was a big fan of this back in the day. There was cartoons, there was video games and stuff. So it comes with a necklace. I guess you can put it on him and he can wear his head. I think this is like a little Sofubi. This one says number 5 out of 20. I think this little cap could be placed back in. So I would take a picture of this and place it so you guys can see how this looks, because it's so hard to tell from this distance. So that's the necklace. Both of these little packages says Krang. So there's 2 different heads. One looks like his face is kind of beat up, like it's been I don't know, damaged. And this one here is one that looks like it's more like a prototype head. So it comes with that, and it also comes with a jacket, like a tan jacket. I didn't get a chance to put it on, but it's over in the box. So, but it's I will have the picture of a little sample image with the jacket on, and that completes his disguise, I guess. So let me see. So I did not get a chance to really handle it too much, but this is definitely a gigantic Sofubi figure. It's got a K, I guess, on the belt buckle, so as in Kaiju, I'm assuming. And this guy is just tremendously huge. I see that he's got his hands held like this, so it looks like I can place a weapon. So I'm gonna grab something somewhere and place it later on. But here, oh, you know what? Might as well just show you this figure in 360. So it does have some basic articulation. The legs move. They can kind of swivel a bit. The heads can rotate. The arms can move. This shell looks like it's got a little movement, but I don't think you're supposed to take the shell off. But my goodness, he is huge. I think there's some markings underneath the foot as well. Yeah, it's got a picture of a pizza with little arms, like it's fighting. It's like in a combat pose. But yeah, 16 out of 50. So it is really cool looking. Oh yeah. So on his body, it's got all these kind of like this scaling, and it does have highlights on it. So it's not just a totally flat boring green. It's got all the colors of their bandanas. Is that what they are? So it's got all Donatello, Michelangelo. You know the guys. So if you guys are a Teenage Mutant Ninja fan, I think this is probably one of the most awesome things ever. Um, I think that is it. I am just like in shock. This thing is pretty awesome. God, look at this. Look at how big this thing is. This almost classifies as a gigantic. It's really close. But the weather is beautiful outside. I am going to take this guy outside, get some pictures and video and stuff, and then I'll be back. All right, and we are back. And as I said earlier, I was going to get some kind of weapon. So here is a club that actually belongs to a Planet X Gara figure. I think they call it Necro Gara. I did a review on that a little while ago, but that figure is so awesome. So there you go. He's gonna club somebody now. And I didn't get a chance to do much comparisons outside. I just I didn't bring enough figures, but as usual, I'm gonna add some more. So this one here is a figure by Akuma Tenchi. This one kind of reminds me of like a koi fish color. It's pretty awesome. I got this from a wonderful fellow collector in one of the kaiju groups. And this one, usually the Akuma Tenchi regular releases are pretty big. This is a little bit smaller. It's still a little bit bigger than your regular Marmot Deso Goji. Sorry, I always want to say Gucci. So so let me put that down there. There, you guys can see. This guy just towers over this fella here. And I'm gonna get another figure that generally runs a little bit bigger than your standard one. This is one by Anraku Ansaku by Medicom. This is your Skeleton 54 Godzilla. And this one is in the brown and bone color. Let's put this guy down here for now. See, so you can see now, his size, right? This guy's pretty big as well, but this guy, once again, is a beast. This is a pretty interesting figure too. He looks like he's happy, although he's skeletonized. Let's go ahead and get some more. Here is a larger one. This is another Akuma Tenchi figure. I think this one's called Venom La. And you can see why, because he's highly, what do you call it? They borrowed highly from Venom. So it's Venom and Godzilla together. It's got a bunch of semi-translucency. It is just a wild sculpt. And once again, Kaiju Turtle is just a total beast. So this one's got that wild tongue going. I may have done a review on this also if you're curious. Just go ahead and scroll back on my videos. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab a couple things at the same time. Now this is an X plus 25 centimeter Orga figure. And as you know, this guy's a beast. Kind of scale a little bit better. I don't know if you guys have picked this one up, but I think this guy's a little bit underrated. The sculpt and coloration is just fantastic. What else do I have? Oh, might as well get something really tiny. This is the 54 Train Biter X Plus Defo Real. There, you can see how small this fella is. And finally, just for fun, how about I got a Marvel Legends Thanos figure. Does he have his finger? Yes, he can snap his fingers. There you go. Because he snapped his fingers and created this guy. Wild creation. So yeah, that's it for my size comparisons. Any more I have to say? Yeah, as far as the sculpt, let's get this club out of here. As far as the sculpt goes, I want to say the sculpt is excellent. It's the details are good. The colors, I think they did a great job on the paint application. It looks like a lot of it's airbrushed, and some of the teeth and the eyes, I can tell they're hand brushed. Probably guys are hand brushed too. It looks great. You can see the back again. It kind of reminds me a little bit like a little bit of a Hulk in there because he looks so strong. Yeah, it is truly a wild and yet wonderful piece. So he might still have a few available. So if someone wants it, you guys can always contact me or look up that guy's name. I think it might even be in the marketplace somewhere. But as far as my basic score goes, I am very pleased by this because some of these figures here that I purchased are already very expensive. You know, such as the Akima Tenji. You know, I mean, pretty much an equivalent in cost, pretty close. This thing is just fantastic and very unusual. So as far as my basic score goes, I give it very high score. Did I say that already? I'm still blown away by how cool this figure looks. You know, I just noticed it's got these elbow spikes, kind of like Gamera. You know, it's got those elbow spikes, 96, 99. It's got these bony protrusions on there. And he's got these bones, you know, around behind his fists. So that makes him look a little bit more formidable as well. So I think that is it, guys. I love this figure here. I just wanted to show you as soon as possible. Yeah, so stay tuned for more. And if you guys want more kaiju content, check out the Real Kaiju Collectors on Facebook. Also, Godzilla Sofubi Collectors. And finally, X Plus Godzilla Collectors. If you guys can check that group out, I am hanging out there most of the time. So that is it. Thanks for watching.